Guitar Pro. We are going to talk about one of probably the least known and probably the least utilized mode out there, which is called the Locrian Mode. The Locrian Mode is what you get when you take the natural scale that you're playing and you start it on the 7th degree of the scale, or 7th degree of the, well, you could just say natural scale or the diatonic scale there. If you remember, we were playing in the key of C, so we have... So if we start on the 7th note, we're starting on the B, so we're playing a B Locrian mode. Now what's very interesting is this isn't used all that often because it's typically, if you look at the chord it's normally played against, it's played against, if you're starting on this note, a diminished chord typically. We didn't talk too much about this. If you look at all the chords that happen within the key of C, just by adding the notes in different combinations, eventually you're going to create a diminished chord, okay? Of course you have majors and minors and everything that come out of it without substituting any new notes in. If you just use the 7 notes and looked at all the combinations, the last combination other than majors and minors is the diminished chord. So, for example, if you're playing in the key of C, you actually are going to play a B diminished. So you see how the diminished chord actually fits in there because all of the notes in a B diminished chord fall within the key of C. So let's talk a little bit again about the Locrian mode here and just give you an idea what it sounds like. So. See, just by playing, it's tough to get kind of a tonic center on a diminished chord, whereas, of course, major and minor chords hold a whole lot more weight, or your ear is drawn to the weight of a minor or major sound a lot more than or a major or minor chord a lot more than a diminished chord. Just to give you an idea, Locrian or diminished chords you'll hear in as passing chords in many songs, especially in jazz types of applications, and you'll also hear it, I've always thought of it in terms of cartoons when you start to hear a frantic pace, or things are starting to pick up, or there's danger near, for example, you'll hear a lot of diminished chords like this. You probably heard it before and you never knew it was a diminished type of progression there. But again, the B Locrian. obviously a quick overview there of the B Locrian mode, or the Locrian mode in general. Again, all of the notes in the B Locrian mode are identical to the notes that are in the C Ionian mode. So hopefully that gives you enough background to make you dangerous on all of the modes now. Of course, you know, always look at substituting different notes in here and there. If there's a chord progression you're playing in and there's a little bit of diversion every now and again with a note that's not necessarily in the scale, that's not a bad thing. It tends to add flavor. Pretty much most blues songs do that anyways. So divergence is good as long as you don't diverge so far that the ear can't detect the commonalities between the notes you're playing anymore. We could play all the notes on a guitar, basically all 12 tones, but it would sound pretty muddy. So we narrow them down to basically 7 or 8 notes. We can comprehend that, and that's where substitution starts to make a lot of sense. So anyways, hope you like the demo on the Locrian mode again. Alright everyone, hey, check out more gear reviews and extras online as well at www.askaguitarpro.com. I'm Jake. We'll see everyone next time. Take care.